Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Last night was an interesting one. I'm in a town called Roses and I stayed at the Terraza Hotel. Not the best of experiences. Charged me a lot for little things, which kind of frustrates me. And it only goes to reinforce the fact that I think I should be staying at these smaller kind of guest houses, B&Bs, etc. Anyway, today's going to be a really interesting day because I'm just to the northeast of Jona, which is going to be my end destination because I want to explore that city. And I've actually used ChatGPT to plan me a little route along some of the seaside towns or resorts. I've literally just said, plan me a route from where I am, going to as many little kind of seasidey places as possible and ending in Jona. And that's as much research as I've done. So let's see, we're all loaded up, ready to go. Let's see where ChatGPT has planned out for me. So the first place that we're going to go to is, I think it's pronounced Cadacas, which is northeast of here. It looks like it's 30 minutes away. And we are going to, first of all, get in the right lane without getting run over. And we are going to go there. Hang on, what's this guy doing? Yeah, anyway, we're going to go to Cadacas, have a little look around there. Apparently this was actually one of the childhood haunts for Salvador Dali, and apparently it has inspired lots of other artists over the years. So let's go and see what that looks like. So we've arrived in our first destination, Cadacas, on the ChatGPT tour. So let's have a little look at this place. Let's see if we can get down to the seafront. I think that probably needs to be our destination in each case, actually, just to go straight to the seafront, have a look around, and coffee if I'm desperate, which I'm not yet. Although, have I just come to the end of the road? Oh, I think I might have done. I can see cars down there. Can I go down there? I don't actually know what that sign means. I probably should do, shouldn't I? But I can see other cars here. And there's motorbikes there. This is beautiful. There was one space back there that I probably could have got into, but it's too late now. This is a beautiful place. I should have stayed here last night. Oh wow. So that's definitely a big win for ChatGPT. I will be using this. Well, hang on. Let's wait. Let's see at the end of the day just how successful this little tour, entirely designed by ChatGPT, is. This place is so pretty. It's a shame I've got a big car in front of me, though, isn't it? So the next place we're going to, this car's really annoying me. Let me just pause for a second, give him a chance to get ahead, and then let's just check here where we're going. So Elport de la Selva is next on the ChatGPT suggestion list. So let's go there. And see what that place is like. I think I'm going to just cheekily nip by on the outside here. I know I probably shouldn't, but I've got a motorbike. Can you see them practicing over there? They're lifting people out the boat. The only thing ChatGPT I didn't say was how many stops I wanted, and I think it's given me about 9. So it's already, well, it says we're going to be at the next one at 2 o'clock. It's 1:30 now, so I don't want to cut it short. But let's see how many we can squeeze in. Hopefully we can squeeze them all in. This place is absolutely stunning, by the way. I think I've already said that, haven't I? Let's just crank this down a bit so you can see a bit better. Let's do it before we go off the cliff as well. The other thing I should have mentioned is that with the ChatGPT thing, all I did was I said, these are the give me a route that takes me to seaside resorts, seaside-y places. I don't want to go on main roads, and I want to focus in on prettier locations, and that's literally all I gave it. So let's see what the next place is like. So here we are in Elport de la Selva. Again, it looks pretty amazing. It wants me to turn right. Yes, I'm definitely going to turn right. It looks really nice. Again, well, nice if you like seaside-y resorts. There's loads of windsurfers and kite surfers out there. This is again really pretty little place, isn't it? A little bit more built up, a little bit more modern. Yeah, we like this, but not as much as the first place that we went to, but still ChatGPT very good for a secondary location that we could have stayed at, frankly. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to continue straight on to the next one. So again, we want to get down to the beach, so we've got a fair view of everything, a fair comparison, I mean. And this is Lanka. I mean, basically it just looks a little bit like there's a little porty thing over there. It looks a little bit like English Villa Zone, frankly, which is not that interesting for me, if I'm being truthful. Oh, hang on, we've got a little bit of a place over there. Let's just see if we can get down there. Maybe it's not all bad. None of this is bad, is it? Let's be honest. I guess there's a big part of me that wants this little ChatGPT tour to be a success. So I'm gonna make sure that I give it its just dessert. I want to go here. I think this is where I feel I want to go. You can see just how empty these towns are at the moment, of course, because, well, the season hasn't fully opened yet. Even though it's a beautiful day, there's literally no one here. I guess technically you would class this as a siesta time, although it is midweek. No, it's not, it's actually Friday. So yeah, I mean, it is surprising that it isn't busier. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. I mean, it's fine. Well, it's quite pretty down there on the with the boats. There's some lovely boats there. That's a nice yacht. Do you know what? It is lovely. Of course it's lovely. Okay, brilliant. Well, look, I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to carry on the ChatGPT tour, and let's go to the next destination. Okay, we're nearly at the centre of this next one, and I can see what our ChatGPT friend is trying to do. Is taking us to all the sort of major seaside resorts. However, what I probably should have done was to have maybe given it more information. Maybe have said to it, I want the more oldie-woldy type of places or something like that, because as ridiculous as it sounds, you can do that. Instead, it's taking us to, actually it is quite interesting. Every single, this is all man-made. Every one of these roads has a marina access to it. So house, water, marina access. Literally everyone does, but it's not what I like. I mean, this is not my cup of tea, really, if I'm being truthful with you. I'm not criticising ChatGPT because I did not make it clear that I like the older style of village or whatever, and maybe emphasised more smaller. I want to say let's get down to the waterfront, but I think this little marinery bit is probably the heart of it, actually. I'm just going to do, again, I think I'm just going to drive on through. I mean, having said that, what I actually need to do, and I think I've just spotted somewhere, I actually need to find somewhere to stop and do some work for a few minutes. I did see a place up there that was open, although it looks like there's another one down there that's also open, so I think I'll carry on reflection. I mean, this is the kind of place that you're going to get English bars, in inverted commas, isn't it? And there is a good example. Probably got good Wi-Fi. Oh well, I'm gonna cut this one short. I'm gonna find somewhere to do a bit of work, and then I will carry on to the next location. I feel like I don't want to judge this one too harshly, but this is Escala. It gives me a sense that it's a slightly older, it's not like a brand new modern, all bells and whistles, all touristy kind of destination with lots of English bars or whatever. It feels older. As always, let's just get ourselves down onto the coast if we can. Do you know what I think? I think we were spoilt with the first one. I think that's the reality. I'm going to go down. This is a T-junction. Or a dead end, I should say. I think we were probably spoilt with the first one. Could I ride over that, do you reckon? No, of course I couldn't. Yes, I can. So look, what we have here is an older touristy location, and I've obviously gone straight onto the pedestrian walkway, which is why I'm getting a few funny looks. Well, I think it's basically more of the same. I think we've learnt an interesting lesson here. I say we, I mean me. One more. And I think the interesting lesson is, I actually think that ChatGPT did a very good job of finding the seaside resorts or locations that were there. My point being, I think that maybe other than that one, which was the one that was a real inspiration for Salvador Dali, and for good reason, I actually think that most of the resorts around here are of a similar ilk. They're not your sort of traditional, very old, twee places that I might have hoped for, perhaps, but that's just the nature of the area. So interesting. There was one more, but to be really honest with you, it's already 5:45, so I am going to cut this short here. I think I've seen enough places now to get a sense of the success or not of ChatGPT as a tour guide. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Have you ever used it to literally just plan a route where you've given it some basic instructions, but other than that you've just sort of let it do its thing? I would definitely do this again. I think it gave me the best that it could under the circumstances. I think on reflection I might have tried to feed in some better instructions, or more specific instructions, and I think if I'd have done that it would have weeded out maybe one or two of these places. But a very, very interesting exercise, and we will try it again in another location. So I'm going to head off now to Girona. I've got a nice hotel booked, so I'm looking forward to that, and then I'm looking forward to maybe getting out there and just having a bit of an explore of Girona tonight maybe, and also tomorrow. I'm sure it's a beautiful, beautiful city. I know it is. Never been there, but I know it is. And so we're going to explore Girona and see what we can find. So we're in Girona. I confess though I can't remember the name of the hotel, but I'm sure my sat nav will take me straight there, hopefully. It looks like it's on the right here. I'm thinking it's around here somewhere. Let me just pull over here a second. Hotel. Ah, was it that one now? I think it was the hotel. Let me just double check. Hotel Grand Utopia. Hotel Utopia. Hotel Utopia. Perfect. I thought, I'm in Girona. I'm in the most beautiful city. I thought I can't end that video in the bedroom looking at some crappy map. So instead, I thought we could have a quick walk around Girona, and I could just see if I can see some beautiful buildings, which of course I'm going to, because I love architecture. So let's have a little wander around and let me show you a few bits and pieces. Before I do though, this is the route that ChatGPT designed for me. And as you can see, it started me and did a kind of loop up towards the north before sending me south and then over to Girona. So I thought that was really interesting. Anyway, let's have a wander around and see what we can actually see. Now, wasn't that better than looking at my crappy map? Jona is a beautiful city. I'd encourage everybody to come here if you haven't already been here. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I also really hope you try that ChatGPT exercise. You might be quite surprised at where it ends up taking you. If you have enjoyed the video, please click on the like button, and please be sure to subscribe and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any of the new videos that are going to be coming your way. I'll see you in the next one.